All right, let me try to work out the lovely sound issues. Tell me if you can hear. If you can't hear, hit a 1. I'm not sure why there's no sound. That's weird. So, oh boy, there was sound. Oh, now you hear me? Okay, cool. So you just didn't hear the music early on. Who needs music anyway? Hey, no, how are you? Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Kathy G. Good to see you in the chat. Um, and all the channel members and everybody else, please hit the thumbs up for me. And whew, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, had to change locations to accommodate a situation here, and I thought I had my music going and all, but obviously not. All right, so the fact that you can hear me, I'm going to be real quick because I need to get on, get off, and let y'all get back to your day. I know it's real early on the West Coast, so oh yeah, we're going to discuss that. Yes, because you know, mm, I still, and I've said it before. I don't know how the Heritage Foundation thinks they stand on any moral high ground, but anyway, that's tis life and its many, many, many calamities. So. Hello, hello, hello. Just hit your thumbs up on the way in. Let me do this. I'll get my banner going. Yeah, as you can see, it was like one of them starts when you're like crazed, and next thing you know, it's go time. Hey, Sherry, never late, never late. We know that, never late. So let me do this and we'll get right into it. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. And just a little tidbit on the Kaboom. I did check. The number still hasn't moved. It's still at 132,420. So that's probably going to be the final amount, which is awesome. Kaboom, the charity has been blessed beyond measure. So yeah, I didn't take any trends. So, I'm not sure what could be trending out on the Bird app. I kind of perused it this morning, but there's a lot going on here. So I'm going to hit it. If all hearts and minds are in agreement, here we go. It's your favorite time. Trash time. Trash time. Trash time. And hey, Bright Eyes, how are you? Good to see you in the chat. All right, so I don't have a whole lot for trash time, but I have just enough, Me doing a live stream every day this week. Yeah, usually I would have a ton for today because I wouldn't have went live like yesterday. So, but y'all are enjoying what I give you, right? So I'm just going to touch on this briefly. I don't have any links to it, but if you've seen the article or, it's being shared quite widely now. I think Mishan's just shared it out. So a former editor of a New Zealand's Women's Weekly, years of, allowing smears and stuff. She's now apologizing, and I put that in air quotes to Harry, and that's all I'm going to say on that. If you happen to read it, great. If not, get online, do a live, informally apologize. Could have been done in one sentence paragraph, but you have to go right. Let me shut up. Okay. I'm going to move on. 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 The next one is also The Economist. There's something about the couple that drives a slice of Britain insane. It's more than a slice of Britain. I did not read this article. I just took a screenshot. Let me just take down the banner for a second because I believe I didn't catch the date. It might be on the screenshot, but I obviously didn't Save it. I also want to know. Oh, yeah. I have to send this to myself because that's going to be my ending question. Don't pay me any mind. I meant to send this to myself earlier because I like to know the answer to this question. Um, but yeah, we know what is driving folks crazy, or we should know. I'm just saying. So it's not some heck of surprise or whatever. It's his wife drives them absolutely batty because they really thought that she or he would marry an English rose, that his wife would be some obscure blonde that they could just run rickshaw over and there would never be any words exchanged, et cetera, et cetera. You know, the person would just shut up and accept, which I don't know who in their right mind in this day and time would think that somebody would just want to sit back and just accept someone abusing them like that. But, I digress. Um, yeah, I'm not even going to speak on the other one because she liked to abuse others, so or let the tabloids talk on. So now she's catching the heat as is her family, which is their karma. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now I'm just pulling over this one little tidbit that I wanted to share with everybody. I saved it. Come over here. Let me just pull it in while I'm talking through the rest of my, oh Lord. There we go. Okay. I thought it wasn't going to open up. So I had to chuckle when I saw this headline because I was like, maybe if Waity had a waited, she might really be in the money now. But I saw this and I was like, okay, I took screenshots. I went in and just took what the person's, because I didn't even know who the heck this was. But anyway, meet the UK's richest millennial, the Duke of Westminster, who's worth more than $12 billion. Ooh. I think the hair kind of made me say, oh, she should have waited on this dude. Taking a sip of my tea. So some of you may know who it is anyway. Hugh Grovensnor. Yes, that's how I'm pronouncing it. Who's worth 12.5 billion, was just named the richest person under 35 in the UK. See, she could have been a cougar if she had just waited. However, there is ties to the family, so you know how they like to mix it up a little bit. Okay, so KC3 is his godfather, and he is the godfather to their child. So she likes closeness, proximity. Anyway, he just recently got engaged, but I saw that and I immediately thought, oh my gosh, with the money woes, yeah, she would have been. Okay, I'm being bad. She would have been set on that. Anyway, we can now, I should have pulled up some funeral music for this next one. So, Visagate is now over. We can bury it and call it DOA. This article is misleading because Harry wasn't in the fight. It was the Homeland Security trying to get access to his private documents, and Department of Homeland Security did a Beyonce middle fingers up, like, no, there's no reason for you to have it. So, although they wrote Prince Harry scores victory in fight over whether he admitted drug use on immigration papers, he was never in it. Harry was never in it. That request didn't go to Harry, and then he was fighting, with Department of Homeland Security. So always got to read between the words because people really go at it here. But yeah, they were notified on Tuesday that, yeah. And it basically, to the extent records exist, this office does not find a public interest in disclosure sufficient to override the subject's privacy interest, DHS Senior Director Jimmy Wolfrey wrote in the letter obtained by the Post. So, okay. And thank you to Tina, who actually provided, she tweeted out the actual letter that went out and basically tells them the same thing, gives them a whole lot of information in this letter. I love it because it's like, no, no, no. And then just gives the breakdown. And, whenever it's an official letter, they have to reference every little thing. So, mhm. So yes, let's pour a little bourbon or whatever for, whatever your favorite juice is, alcohol, how we pour it in reverence. This one is gone, and we shouldn't have to see or hear of it again. VisaGate is gone. Never really was, but okay, it's gone. I saw that it was like, well, the squatties were giving it a lot of attention. Well, I mean, a lot of us picked up on it, and rightly so, because I think our energy really went out there like, no, 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 no. And if we hadn't said anything and then suddenly papers are released, then the rest of the squad would have been up in arms. But it's like, you should have said something sooner. Anyway, it's over. Um, I'm just going to jump into comments really quickly just to scan and see if I'm missing anything because my last two tidbits, yeah. Yeah, they did. They said bye, as they should have. Nobody has that needs to have access to somebody else's personal. I mean, when you're talking visa document, if you've ever looked at the application, there's a lot. The sponsor's information, their financial visas. Somebody comes in here on the visa, that's major because you're being sponsored, and that sponsor is saying, yes, I will, basically make sure this person is financially um, upstanding and will behave themselves while they're here and all this other stuff. But there's a lot of information the sponsors provide. And yeah, not everybody needed to see all that. And we know that if somebody's asking for it from some agency, it's not necessarily meant that they would have been mad if it was redacted, and what if something wasn't redacted? That whole thing. So yeah, on a need to know basis, and the Heritage Foundation didn't need to know. Harry and Meghan has been abused and dumped on enough. I'm glad Karma is visiting again. They need a whole heck of a lot. Let me see. Apology by others is what Harry wants and is entitled to, but they need to do it with full chest. Don't be writing something that's so obscure. Why didn't you keep in good with her since she was a former editor? She should have been good and been able to drop that into the opinion piece or, front cover. They do the things so quietly. Yeah, whatever. Oh, Lord. Wasn't that cosplay's previous boyfriend that she dumped for the other bro? Oh, I don't know. Y'all tell me something. Y'all tell me something. Because if it was, I mean, I know that, if he's under 35, yeah, there's an age difference, but that shouldn't have been too much of a bad thing. Hey, Maddie, how are you? Jeannie. Carol Middleton will be prepping Katie for him. Oh, child, please. Carol Middleton might be trying to prep him for herself. What, you kidding me? Um, see, Matt, Kitty made all the wrong choices. Well, being he's tied to the family, I mean, yeah. Instead of her opining over her brother-in-law that did not want her at all. Yeah. And Sherry, I love how the DHS gave past case law to support the. Yeah, you're talking like they wanted to make sure that they told them just GTOFH or FOH. I don't want to say the words, but y'all know. Get them out of here. Yeah. Marshall, that foundation tried to make headlines by trying to sue DHS over Harry's immigration records, but all they did was got a lesson in the American government. Don't do hidden contracts. Well, the Heritage Foundation really should have remained quiet because they protected someone who's now in prison for improper acts with children. including his own sisters when they were young. So the Heritage Foundation can go F off permanently as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, wanting somebody's legal papers. And you ain't standing in line asking for everybody else's. Where were you? Yeah, anyway, let me shut up. Okay. Maybe they should just leave Harry and Meghan the hell alone. Yeah, they should. Um, there was this little twist to an article that was saying how I guess somebody's written. I didn't go down the rabbit hole to look. I saw Celeb Bitchy had tweeted out, and I know she usually will take what they've said and kind of put it out there, but I'm thinking someone in the Rhoda wrote something about, and Harry didn't consult Chelsea before he filed his lawsuit. He doesn't have to consult her. She's not part of his life. He would discuss, of course, because spouses usually do discuss certain things like that, especially strategies and next moves, et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, Meghan would have been the one, but Chelsea's not in his life. As much as y'all are trying your best to twist it and turn it into something, it's not. And they need to stop because, we as squad will just let you know. We don't go for that. Don't play. Here, this is just a right wing conservatives shenanigans working with the right wing UK media. Yeah, well, a crooked media, but nevertheless. Hello, Lakiva. Is that it? The Royals are so messy. Leave Harry alone. He doesn't want to come back to the UK. Not even for your jubbly. Okay. And Suits begins airing on Netflix on the 17th, next Saturday. I think that's the same day as the jubbly. So happy viewing, everybody, on Let's Run Them Rates Up on Suits. um, Joyce, they just need to leave Harry and Meghan. Leave them alone. Yeah, as much as we scream, but that's like in one ear and out the other, Annie. Those Rangers think that medical records are that easy to get here in America. They need to think again. Exactly. There is a lot of information that goes in on a visa application. It's not just one little page that you just say, "Oh, here's my name. This is my identification." No, it's a whole lot. There's a lot to the process, etc. But why they think he came in on that? And yeah, anyway, they were just trying to figure out his situation, and they better leave him alone. Sherry, um, the Heritage Foundation wanted all of Harry's travel information, past, present, and future travel plans. Can you believe them? Yeah, I believe them. Because you know who it was going to be reported out to, who has their hands in media here as well as in the UK and in New Zealand and, everywhere else in the world. So that little man needs to stop. He keeps gaining wrinkles by the second each time he does something against Harry and Meghan. I don't know why he don't realize marrying young women ain't gonna help him none. Okay, let me stop. Alan, thank you so much for the super sticker. Let me see. Didn't those idiots think that Prince Harry's lawyers would read the book before it was released, removing anything that could get him in trouble? Um, there was a release made saying that the legal checks have been completed and the book would be released. I think it said in January, or I don't know if they gave a specific date. So Harry knows to cross all his T's and dot all his I's. He didn't want, I mean, why would he want that blowback? Why would he want any type of scandal to kick off when it's just not necessary and not even warranted? He knows how that media, so yeah. So for your super sticker, this is for you. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank you again. Okay. But see, another thing, Alan, you know how they feel that Harry is a dummy too. So I'm not sure who started that rumor. Hey, Hilda. Hey, sis. How are you? I'm not sure who started that rumor about Harry, but he's the smartest cookie. Or should I say he was the smartest chocolate in the box? Mm, even if it was white chocolate, but still. Kim, I'm sure there is public records articles about their previous relationship from years ago. Oh yeah. Whew, there's so much going on. I tell you, like, I don't know. It's just kind of loony that a quote think tank, which is hilarious for them to even mark themselves as that, would be concerned about one particular individual's paperwork when there's hundreds of thousands of people who come into the country and you're not even asking for theirs. Um, and then you can't say, oh, well, it's public interest. Well, no, because public, even squatties, ain't checking for that. Ain't none of us want to see his paperwork. Come on now. We know he's good. We know he's good and he'll be all right. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. All right. Let me do these last little two things. If you just had breakfast or you just had or about to have lunch, I do apologize for the one that you're about to see. But I saw this and I bust out laughing because I was like, really, who did this? But I'm just sharing. I took a screenshot. I'm just sharing. I'm giving it a moment of silence. Woo. Okay. hmm We don't need to see that anymore, right? Okay. hmm Woo. I do. Okay. I was getting ready to say, I hope you did see it. um, and as much as the derangers go after Megan's, yeah, they better go sit down somewhere and stop the craziness. Okay. I don't even know why squad. No, it's the other one. Hey, RNT Entertainment, how are you? Good to see you. Yeah, no, it's the other one. So now, y'all. I'm not putting it back up there now. Y'all have to watch the replay. Sherry. Foot, feet cleavage. Yeah. Yeah, y'all gonna have to watch, like, pull it back on replay and just, but you know who it is. You just don't want to. Okay, Jeannie, you, okay. So this last one is just like something fun to kind of break it up right before we end. And, I'm curious as to the answers, everybody. So, has nothing to do with squad in particular or the Sussexes, but blue door, red door. With the blue door, you go back in time and fix all your mistakes. The red door, 10 million in hand. Okay, everybody, drop in the chat. Which door would you take and why? Mm-hmm. Do 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 do. Mm-hmm. Listen, I'm not fooling with y'all. Oh, Alan, thank you for 8 months of membership. Look, just as I come over here, it drops away. Oh, but at least it saves it. Thank you for 8 months. You've been fun. You poured a lot into the channel and into me, and I thank you. Even money for earbuds and all. Hey Sam, how are you? Church Nelly of Purple. You want a mixture of both? That's not an option. That is not an option. Oh, okay. Blue door. You want to go back and fix some things, huh? Uh, Dolores says red door. Yeah. Purple. Oh Lord, Church Nelly. Victoria says red. Let's see, blue. Luna. Annie says blue. Rochelle is blue. Kids is red. Valerie is red, red, red. Connie Balmer, how are you? Blue door, okay. Hey, Life's Magical Journey, how are you? Oop, let me see. Jeannie Blue, my favorite color, and happy to go back in time and not marry. Oop, my narcissistic ex-husband. Okay, well, I guess that would be a good reason to go back. Now, would you fix any other mistakes? I am who I am at this point. Red Door Connie, Red Door Tiger, Peaches. Kim says Red Door, and make the Sussex Review paper to write all the P. Ah! That's it. 10 million. You could do a lot with 10 million. Okay. A certain family over in the UK might even want a loan. I'm just saying. Tear, I'm not fooling with you. Faith says Red Door. Alan. Alan. Oh my gosh. Goes to show. Hooves are not meant to go in heels. For the super sticker for your second one. Mind you, I'm going to play this quickly for you. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank you, Alan. You're very, very true about the hooves and all that. Yeah, 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 yeah. So it looks like Red Door. Yeah, show me the money. Um, uh, oh, so my choice would be Red Door. Like, I don't want to go back. Um, maybe there's too many mistakes. I don't know, but all that I've gone through has made me who I am. Maybe I should go back, but who wants to go back through adolescence and childhood? No, no, no. I'm here. Give me the 10 mil and I'll live it up. I'll be doing all kinds of crazy stuff. No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. Okay, Elle. She wants to speak on. Let me come up here and take that off for a second. Can we talk about the William and Sophie engagement? Whose engagement was it? Because he likes to ride, he likes to just show up and at others because he will do that too, cosplay quite a bit. So whose engagement was it? Let me see if I can find. I did see the picture of it and I just was like, no, not doing it. Like I didn't even know. Like I was like, what is happening here? And I'm gonna leave this one alone. Let me see. Um, I can find it. Um, well, look at that. When was that? Oh, that was just the other day. All right, so he gets out of the vehicle, then she steps out, and is she stepping behind him or alongside him? Oh, she's a little bit behind him. What is this? United for Wildlife? Okay, let me bring one picture over so that way we can. The person sitting next to space. Let me do this. Trash time. Ford Escape. Okay, let me bring it over so everybody, if you haven't seen it, then you'll get a chance to see what I am referring to. More than likely, most of you have seen this already. So, excuse me. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Here we go. Day. There we go. All right. So, what did I say it was for? United for Wildlife. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I like the color. You know, I'm a purple person, so her color of her dress, but it's kind of like where was his wife? Why weren't why are these two joined? Is this part, the Fab Four? You remember this is part of the Fab Four, so is that the whole gist of this now? Hmm. Hmm. You know what? See, Mac, no. We touched on it briefly yesterday, but she's getting what she gets, and that's all I'm gonna say. Someone said William. Moving on. I should have read that before I put it up. Allegedly. Woo! Mm-mm-mm. You know, everything said here is alleged. Mhm. Was there speeches that had to be given? Because if that's the reason why, then that's why they were together. Um, can I just say this? Because I'm just observing the picture for the first time. He sure got a good smile on his face when he usually don't look this way. Nevertheless. Okay. Kim, Prince William is trying to play it safe and probably had Rosie hiding in the bathroom at the event. Sophie was paid to hang out with him. Well. Woo, y'all are something. Um, I'm wondering, what did Sherry say, Tristan? I'm wondering about that too. Where's Edwina? And Edwina's sick doing. Oh, is he sick? I'm gonna leave this alone because y'all are getting y'all. Whoa, Denise, he's so uncomfortable sitting near a person of color. Well, this time he seems to be okay. I'm just, while other people are smiling, the person of color is not. So I'm just trying to understand the dynamics, what was being said, but not that I even want to. Sherry? Sherry and Church Nelly cosplay. You're in trouble, girl. Well, Church Nelly the Flab 4. Jesus. Mashar, Space and Escape are teaming up to plan another motorcycle. Oh, Kitty Puss better stay home that day. She probably. Y'all are all saying the same thing. You in danger, girl. Well, Mina. I'm not reading it out loud. It's just on the screen. Those in replay, you're gonna have to watch to see what you said, and I'm gonna move on because, y'all. Mm-mm-mm. Sherry, the other brother, has a look stating "finally peace." He has that look like I'm gonna actually understand a speech, or I don't have to kind of what is it decipher what is being said and then interpret it for others. L. William is smiling something suspicious. I'm just, yeah. Mm. There's so much I want to go where I want to go, but I'm gonna leave it alone. Not these them two together. That would just make that's so disgusting. Anyway, I will say this though. Yeah. I'm not even gonna say it. Okay. I'll flip my phone over. I'm gonna get myself ready to play my outro because I can see now y'all are cutting up. Who brought this subject up? Who brought this subject up? Who brought it up? Let me scroll back in time. Oh, L. Did you want to add any more to this, L? Because if not, you know. Oh, thank you, Sam. Enjoy dinner. Let me see. What is this? Marsha, I think Chuck and Edwina are ill. In 2026, there's a prediction that there will be another state held event. Oh, Jesus. I'm not saying another word. C-Mac, Four got a decent blowout, and he bought her a new dress. They had pep in their step. Annie Williams' smile makes me think maybe. No. We will not have any of that. Oh, gosh. And right before. Okay. I'm not fooling with y'all anymore. Let me find my outro. If you have not, those in the chat, if you and in the clouds and space station and Jupiter and Pluto and wherever else you are, if you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do. I'll appreciate it. Thank you. If you're able to share out, please share out. Thank you so very much. Because yeah, she usually has a scowl on her face too, but karma coming for both of them. Yes, yes, yes. They just can't handle that. Let me get over here. Let me mind what I'm doing so I don't lose track of. Okay. Um. Yes, Anita. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. mm, 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 mm. Let's see. What is this, Joe? Power really corrupt power. Absolutely. Meghan was campaigned out of their country. They're using their bigot friends in the U.S. to go against her to continue bullying her. Yeah, but she's home and they can all F off. Okay. Um, see, yeah. And one of the owners of one of the stations and also owns some of the tabloids over there, he should know that because he's been here long enough to know that the U.S. is not even concerned with that family and many more, seeing the behavior of the family in not standing up and speaking up for Meghan against the tabloids. Yeah. hmm hmm Okay, so on that note, oh, it's like yeah, there's something behind all that, and I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna take this comment down. Let me see. Yeah, it is a little bit. It's the cat. Mhm. Something behind that smile, because he don't usually smile when he's out and about. It's very rare that I've seen, even on video, when he's had engagements, with his respective spouse. But then when he's had outings with his brother prior to, it became, him, his spouse, and his brother. I mean, all that. I've just never seen him smile like that. He didn't smile like that on his wedding day. All right, and on that note, love you all. Please take care of yourselves. We'll chat again tomorrow. But when you're out in public, large spaces, lots of people, wear your mask because it's still going around. Love you all. Bye.